Think about something you have that's a prized possession. It could be your dad's old mug that he gave you when you started drinking coffee. Or maybe it's a coin that you found in a river. It can even be your grandpa's dentures. Okay, that was a bad example. Sorry people. But yeah, I feel like we all have something that is worth value to us. Not only financially but also personally. So what is mine, you might ask? Well, it's something a bit interesting, I might say. Not really something that's worth millions, but it is valuable to me. It's a BFDI T-shirt that looks like this. It's been something that went from being a shirt I usually wore on Fridays, to an actual thing I would wear at conventions. But before I dive into why this shirt is important, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. My name is Robbie, I'm a writer, voice actor, and wannabe animator. And if you're coming back from a video you just watched, welcome back. It's nice to see you again. So now, let's talk about an origin story. Wealth, fame, power, Gold Roger, king of the... Whoops. Wrong script. Perfect. This one is one I can memorize. Anyway, it all started back in 2022, or 2023, I think. Yeah, I don't really remember when this happened. I only remember that it was a holiday. But since you guys are dying to know which one it was, let's go with Easter. Anyway, I finished up opening all of the eggs, and I noticed my mom has 2 bags for us. One for me and one for my sister. Mine was usually on the right and it was usually what you expected. Small chocolates, little toys, nothing really too crazy. But this year, it was a bit different.
Whoa.
And that's where I got the shirt from. But that shirt was about to turn my life upside down. And I like to take a moment and just sit right there, and I'm gonna tell you how I became the prince of... Okay, I need to stop making pop culture references. Anyway, I started making this thing where I wore the shirt only on Fridays. And, not many people knew what the show was. Which is fine. BFDI is a niche web series that isn't well known by a majority of the world. In fact, I remember a time where I brought up BFDI to a boy in my class. And he proceeded to play in class, just because he wanted to make me happy.
Look Robbie, I'm watching your show now.
Bro, what's your problem? I can understand that he wanted to do that, which is nice, but I prefer when people watch stuff on their own, rather than in my face. But things changed, when I went to my first ever con in Baltimore. I started getting my shirt recognized in public. It was just so exciting to see other fans of the show, and people in the OSC in general. I just remember going to VidCon with no expectations, wearing this shirt I just had, and seeing that people from the OSC were there. I do remember that a majority of the OSC fans were kids though, which was kind of expected in my opinion. And that's one of the main reasons why I wear that shirt at cons. There is one other element that I added when I meet OSC fans though. It's something that I do now, that kind of lights my day a little. It happened in Pennsylvania. I was working my dad's merch stand and I remember these people came up to me during intermission. I was more focused on sales, since I really wanted to make gas money for my father. I remember this woman coming up to me with her son, and she said,
"Oh my gosh, my son loves your shirt. He was pointing it out at me during the show."
"Oh, thank you." Now, I'm not usually good with kids, their loud and obnoxious behavior sometimes bothers me. But I felt like that boy got extremely excited, and I felt like I needed to do something. "Hey, do you mind if I take a picture with your son, since he really likes the shirt?"
"Do you want to take a picture?"
Absolutely.
So we took the picture, and they took off. I felt like I made that kid's day. He seemed really happy when he saw the shirt. That kind of shows that even people you don't even expect to see, can make a day really good for someone. It has definitely happened to me as a kid, and it has definitely happened to all of you as well. That's another reason why I wear a BFDI T-shirt to conventions and events, since I really want to show that there are BFDI fans and object show fans out there, and also to show that you can find fans of certain franchises no matter where you go. I also started doing a little routine with this stuff, since I really am motivated to do this. I make sure people see the shirt as clear as possible, because I try to be on the lookout. But I only just do it, just to try to show that there are fans. When someone comes up to me and compliments it, I try my best to thank them for the compliment. I then politely ask to take a photo together. If they are willing to take the photo, then I'll take it. And if you don't want to take the photo, that's totally fine. Photos with strangers aren't for everyone, I totally get it. I also try my best to end with a question about their favorite show character. They would respond, I would reply back, and then they would be off. So if you ever see me in person, please don't be afraid to come up to me. Speaking and hearing your voice is a thing I love to hear. And if I ever see any BFDI merchandise, I would compliment it too. I would love to see people start wearing certain types of shirts, and do a similar method like I'm doing right now. And it doesn't even have to be BFDI related. It can be anything. So what are your special interests or prized possessions? Would you do something similar to what I do? Enter your responses in the comments section below. Please subscribe for my content as well. I will definitely love to do more funny and creative videos like this. That is all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching. This is our Animate, signing off.